Right, this should be the last stream I'll be doing of this game. Not to say ever, 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 but as in this stream should finish the game off. Um, so, yeah, when it's loaded up. So, yeah, I don't know how long this is going to take. I imagine well under an hour. But yeah. Alright, Florida man.
24.
So, like, this is the epilogue bit of the game now.
It's not going to be on that side. It's all evens. Yeah.
Right, Rich. So yeah, I'm hoping to finish this today on the stream, and then next time I stream, I'll stream something completely different. Yeah, there should be flame unless something happens during the time I'm streaming.
Yeah. What do you think?
Oh no, Rich, you're turning into one of those transphobe racists, don't you know, Rich?
Society. That's weird graffiti.
Does that mean fireflies?
No. Nothing I recognize, at least.
But yeah, like I said, it's alright. I definitely think that might be the next game I just stream some of. Not doing the entire game on stream, but, you know, just doing some of the open world stuff while streaming it. Especially if it gets loads of views on because of people getting really upset about a random game. No, do I not have the crossbow anymore? But, like, it's like, yeah, a sort of suburb that's overgrown. I can get what you mean. I need to watch the latest episode of this. I haven't downloaded it yet, but might not have the energy to watch it today. Because the good thing is my stomach's been definitely getting better over the last couple of days and that. But I just had a really busy weekend at work.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I've still got the martini, Henry.
Let's go back to finding that house.
Yeah, now this is the thing, Rich. Even I know, like, sales aren't the only thing to go on the game, but the funny thing, if you've seen, is it's like become one of the best-selling games of all time now. So I think that, like, stupid, you know, like, trying to cancel it definitely didn't work. And the other funny thing with it is the, like, if you've seen, there's groups where people were saying they'd boycott it and all that, and then people have gone on the groups, and loads of people in the groups are playing the fucking game. Like, you know, this person is now playing, like, Hogwarts Legacy, whatever it's called. I'm not selling it, Mark, but thank you. But yeah, I'm not selling it. I said, get one of those for a proper dealer sort of thing, I'd say. And like I said, the problem with mine is as well, although it's not a deac, there's damage to it, so I don't know if you'd ever want to actually risk using it. Even if, you know, you legally could do it.
Leave this place?
Okay. And where would we go?
West. See what's out there.
It's nothing but ocean.
Well, I definitely, like I said, I definitely wouldn't have even known much about the game if it wasn't for all the controversy around it.
Good question.
Yeah, what apparently happens, Rich, quite a lot with, like, studios like that, is they get, like, their training and, like, initial money just by doing, like, the really quick and easy license games. And then, you know, eventually they get to do stuff that's obviously a lot more complex, in a way. I don't know, I'm still crouch walking.
What do you want to do for dinner tonight?
We've got those lobsters I caught yesterday. I'm not seeing the numbers.
Yeah. This has to be it.
Oh,
right?
has to, yeah.
Sure.
Won't look at this one yet, then.
Abby, I think we already found it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm looking for stuff, Lev. Might be that there's only like that one house you can actually try and go in. Anyway, because I know this is quite a short little bit anyway, but...
Let's see. Good enough. Hmm. 24, 25 constants. This is the place.
Okay, but there's nothing here.
We don't know that yet.
Is that a thing I can interact with? I thought I saw a triangle thing come up there. Yeah, it's just been a bit glitchy, is it? Yeah, okay. But yeah, the other thing I want to try streaming is with the like Quest 2, but I don't know if like I'm streaming that if it makes comments pop up on there, because obviously I have no way of seeing my phone screen or whatever with a VR headset on, even though I know you can stream via VR. So I assume it either has to like do its own little internal comment pop-up things, or
Remember the last time we were in a pool?
Oh, you mean when we were plummeting to our doom? Yeah, I have a small recollection of it.
If it makes you feel better. I also thought we were doing that.
maybe Half-Life 2 VR, because that's really fun. There's also what's it like, Blade and Sorcery, which is quite fun. It'd have to be one of those ones where you can actually concentrate and chat with people, you know, and have a laugh, rather than like take it really seriously, because obviously that's the complete wrong kind of game to try and Steam VR. All right, evening. Well, it's morning, afternoon, early afternoon for me, but
Wait,
You find something?
scratches.
Scooch.
I've also bought Skyrim VR, because I know on its own that isn't very good, but you can install mods for Skyrim VR. And there's one that does combat like Blade and Sorcery in it, so suddenly Skyrim actually has good combat, because you can
Hello?
grab people and, you know, like, stab them and, you know, do all that sort of stuff. And that mod apparently also makes it so the hitboxes for all the swords and everything are the actual size of the
Well, since
weapon.
nobody's been here.
Because apparently for some reason in default Skyrim VR the hitboxes are messed up for the weapons. Yeah, it came out ages ago, Skyrim VR and Fallout 4 VR. It's just, all of those are kind of considered very meh. You know, and it's like the thing where, because they're moddable, people have fixed a lot of the problems. I've already sort of said I really like the Chernobyl series. I mean, I'm not like really a video reviewing channel, so I wouldn't do a video saying I like this, you know, as much as just recommending it. But
That's the shower, right?
yeah, yeah, so the thing with all the VR stuff is that
Guess they've got solar.
like, yeah. Stalker 2, yes. The more I see of it, the more it's looking like a proper open world game, which I'm, you know, like, because I was a bit worried the first trailers it was going to be a bit more linear like Metro. But it does seem that it looks like they're trying to make it a lot more.
This is... Do you see a call sign anywhere?
Oh, what?
It's a short list of numbers and letters.
No worry, my shaded experience. But saying, I really like the series, but I don't normally review
This is Abby from Santa Barbara.
film type things, you know, on here as actual videos, because there's so many channels that do it more competently. I didn't say Metro was bad, Flame, it's just, it's not Stalker.
Is anyone out there?
What's this?
Those are frequencies. Is this frequency currently in use?
Yeah, so I'm hoping it plays like Call of Pripyat.
Are these other Firefly outposts?
I don't know. Can anyone hear me? Hello?
Alright, yeah, I said I wouldn't do one of those sort of challenge things myself. Games are bad enough as they are, or hard enough as they are, but...
Is this frequency currently in use? This is Abby from Santa Barbara. Hello? Hello? Is this frequency currently in use? Hello, this is Abby from Santa Barbara. Can anyone hear me? If anyone can hear me, please reply. Please answer.
That's cool. What one's that like, Soviet and yet? It's obviously a Geiger Miller probe, but what's it, alpha, beta, gamma, what sort of probe is it?
We got a clear signal on you. Where in Santa Barbara you calling from?
24, 25 Constance. We got a tip about a base, but there's no one here. We're looking for fireflies. I'm a firefly.
Because she is buff. Flame.
Where were you stationed?
Ah, cool.
I was part of the Salt Lake outpost.
Who ran that facility?
Dr. Jerry Anderson. He was my dad.
Well, how about that? We pulled everyone back from the satellite stations and brought them back here to home base.
How many of you are there?
We're about 200 strong now, with a few more every month.
Oh, that's right. You're about to get 2 more. How do we find you?
Get to Catalina Island. Approach the large domed building in Avalon. We'll find you.
Okay. Okay, we'll see you soon. Over and out.
Looking forward to it.
Alright, fair enough.
Good luck, Abby from Santa Barbara. Over and out.
Come on, let's get back to the sailboat.
Okay, fine. You were right.
What was that?
Why do you make me repeat whenever I'm wrong?
Because it makes me feel better. And because it happens so rarely.
You know, 500k CPM's pretty big value. Because I can remember what happens from watching a video, not that I'm purposely spoiled the game for myself. I've got it as a free game on the PlayStation, but I've not started it yet. Yeah. Go and buy a GP5. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoy them, but yeah, that was a very spur of the moment type video. Oh no!
Come here, let me see you. You ready?
Wait, what are you doing? Wait. Fuck, man!
Balls of steel.
Get that little one.
Don't you fucking touch him!
Shit. What a hell of a catch, huh?
That guy's even more roided up than Abby.
2425 Constance. Yeah, that's gotta be it. How would she get up to the street from here?
Yar har fiddly dee, being a pirate is alright to me. Do what you want because a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Well, just because of all the weird, like, things like how they actually did that stuff of, when they're, like, going in parks, they find a screwdriver or something behind a, I just wondered if there was actually a way of, right, plutonium-241? Wonder if you can actually, hunt seagulls. That's a bit of a waste of an arrow, isn't it? Can I craft any ammo at the moment, or don't I have enough stuff for it? Oh good, I do have enough stuff to do a couple of arrows. Just because they'd probably be quite useful coming up. The weirdest one, you've probably seen this, that one police force put on Twitter was when they found like a fucking bike wheel or something. They found like a fucking bike wheel in a park, and apparently that was an offensive weapon, even though it was clearly just somebody's bike wheel that had been ripped off at some point, or like rusted off, you know. No, I reckon you can't shoot them. I reckon it's, I reckon they don't have a hitbox. Oh. Let's try for that one. Nah, see, that goes straight through them. I'm just wasting my arrows. I can't pick them all back up. Don't get me wrong, in some of those weapon sweep things, they do find, like, actual guns and, like, a shitload of knives stashed somewhere in a park, you know, where obviously a gang would go out there, you know, use them for violence and then hide them back there again or whatever. But in a lot of them, it is just literally they find a bit of rubbish and go like, oh, look, see, we found a, like, dangerous weapons cache. Alright, Mike. Yeah, I'm very tired at the moment, but I'm alright, because we had a super busy weekend at work. So I feel a lot better now, like, my stomach and everything, but it's just a bit of a pain in the arse that, you know, like, obviously, when I was still a bit tired from having a bad stomach the other week, alright, Rajiv? Then, as soon as, I get work again recently, it was really, really busy. Like, you know, some of the busiest shifts I've ever worked, sort of thing. That's good, Rich. I want to start lifting again. It's just I'm being careful at the moment, because recently, every time I keep thinking about wanting to start lifting, I get like a pulled muscle or whatever. I know about doing warm-ups and everything, but when I've got pulled muscles, that's not been from doing weights. It's been from other stuff, so... But yeah, my plan is to finish, Oh, so what you saying, like a uranium tile, like Fiesta Ware stuff, or like some sort of weird uranium, like decorative thing, or what? Or like flooring tile, roofing tile, that sort of thing that has uranium in it. That's cool, anyway.
Here we go.
Yeah, what I need to find is, Mike, is where one of my kettlebells is, because I found my big one, but where I've currently got a pulled muscle in my right shoulder, although it's healing up well, I don't want to risk using the 40 kilo one for the time being. So I've got a 12 kilo kettlebell I quite like doing exercises with, as well as some dumbbells, so I want to find that one again to, start off slowly with it, to not doing anything silly.
Now what? Mesa Bluff.
Yeah, it's a weird thing though, isn't it? But I guess it's just like, yeah, having a big bit of granite, like a granite slab. Maybe like a countertop, like kitchen counters, if you had a granite kitchen counter sort of thing. Because granite cannot quite have uranium in, I think. So it could have been just something like that, like a really... Yeah, like saying that's the annoying thing, and again, it's just, I need to get into the habit of, like saying, doing warm-ups before I do stuff, so you don't pull stuff as easily. Oh, I didn't mean to use the fucking rifle. I was going to use a bow. Not in ages. I mean, I've got air rifles I can shoot, and again, I've got obsolete calibers that you can't legally shoot unless you're at a range or whatever like that. And I've shot like a 22 LR bolt action before, going back ages ago. But yeah, it's the sort of thing I'd like to do, but every time, sadly, I've looked, there's been nowhere near me that's still done like fun rifle shooting. Yeah, stretching's definitely important, as you say, Regim, and yeah, as Mike was saying, it definitely helps you avoid an injury, doesn't it? Because obviously, if you have a really bad kind of lift or something, you can always do an injury, but yeah, I imagine the majority of, like, pulled muscles and that you get are just because of no warm-ups, warm-downs. Because, like, most of the time when I pulled stuff recently, it's just been because out of nowhere, somebody needed help, like, lifting a load of heavy stuff, so you just go to do it, and then, obviously you end up noticing later that one of your muscles is really sore. Mansion note, viewing collectibles. Ping pong ball joke? Is that about a ping pong ball in a vagina? Do Americans even call it ping pong? I thought ping pong was like one of the weird UK names. I thought they'd call it table tennis. Or something like that. Because I thought ping pong was like, like a load of the things like wheelie bin and, Yes, Rich, there's a really famous one, although this wasn't when the Soviet Union collapsed. It was during the period of the Soviet Union, where a Czech source got lost in a quarry. I think it was cesium-137 or cobalt-60, I can't remember. So it was used, to train people how to find radioactive stuff, so they could take the reading, zero in on the source and find it. But the fuckers managed to lose it during a training exercise. It ended up in a quarry, and then because it was in the quarry, it eventually got used in, like, masonry stuff, and it got fucking cemented into the wall of an apartment block, and it ended up killing loads of the residents in there, because there was constantly, like, this bit of cesium or whatever it was irradiating the occupants of the building. But yeah, the Soviet Union, might have been, Mike. I always know it makes... Oh, is that a stalker? It's actually quite interesting if you're seeing those, because they don't turn up as often. Ellie has got her hammer looking for dogs. Hang on, I'll read your comment when I'm not flailing around with
Back to it.
Yeah, what do you mean by that, Flame? So, when you say PE, what do you mean, Pennsylvania or like physical education? And what, they gave him a job, do you mean, or what? I don't quite get your comment. I might just be being dumb and not reading it properly. Yeah, clicker on the roof. Naked clicker, is that? Oh, alright, I see what you mean. Yeah, so it was a punishment type thing, I see what you mean, yeah.
Hope I can cut through here.
Yeah, so with the chemo radiation, well, it's not actually for chemo, but it's like the radiotherapy machines, yeah. They normally have a massive bit of cesium or cobalt in them, because how you use them is you use the radiation to burn through a tumour. And yeah, there's been loads of those historically where like hospitals haven't disposed of like the radiotherapy machines properly, and then like scrap merchants get hold of them or whatever. And yeah, they pull out the radioactive source and yeah, they nuke themselves. I'll have a look, Mike. They're saying this will be probably the last time I'm streaming this game, so there's no reason not to have a look around. Oh. Oh, fuck's sake, they can see me anyway, can they? Right, I think I might be pretty fucked, because I can't actually even see what's going on there. I might just let them kill me and then respawn. Oh, does it respawn me downstairs? That's annoying, so I can't, Which things? The big guys are shamblers, aren't they? Or are you on about something completely different? Alright, let's have a look around now, if that's all of them. Yeah, there's a very famous one of that happening somewhere, I think it was in Brazil, where there was a cesium-137 source that came from a radiotherapy machine that killed, like, loads of people in the favela or somewhere, because it went through so many, That's good. At least you can go back to the chapters on this, can't you? So if there's a bit you want to play, you don't have to start the entire game from the beginning again. You can just, like, you know, go back to one of the other chapters. But yeah, there was also a similar thing that happened, Rich, as well, with RTG Strontium-90 sources being abandoned after the fall of the Soviet Union, or basically people not knowing where they were, and then people finding them, thinking they were cool things, and dying from them. Alright, Mike.
Where am I? There's gotta be a street around here.
Okay, so where does ping pong come from then? Ah. Ah, interesting. So it's just like one of those things that caught on even though it was like a one brand thing. So I wonder if Whiff Waff, like Mike was saying, if that was a similar thing, like a brand at one point called it Whiff Waff. Good view.
Okay. Santa Barbara's downhill. 24, 25 Constance.
Again, like, it's annoying I can't open these crates and see what's in them. There might be loads of really good loot in there that you wouldn't know because you're not able to open them. Ah, okay. Ah, yeah. Whiff Waff, ping pong, okay.
She has to be down there.
Whee! Yeah, not kill him.
It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Hopefully that's not broken, all those arrows I shot into them. Alright, one right down there. Oh, I've only got one arrow back out of the 5 I shot. You think the ones that wouldn't have broken would have been the lower draw weight pulled ones, you know, like where it was just shooting them into their chest or whatever. I think that would just, you know, be more like a knife wound, but oh well. It's actually the headshot at full power that didn't break the arrow, apparently. Despite it going through a skull. Oh look, it's UPS, just not being able to be called UPS. I might have to just crawl under one of those, might I? Or do I go this way? Oh yeah, probably this way. Or is that a rock thing that will kill me? Oh, it's just going to be one of those squeeze through the gaps, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's interesting.
Abby. I found you.
See? We got a live one.
Bitch is fucked up. I'd be lucky if she lasts a month. Can we please just say we're done for the day?
Yeah. Yeah, get that thing down. Let's reset the traps.
Really, man? I mean, is she even worth the trip back? It's not like...
Hey, get you?
No. I'm good. Something funny?
Looks like you shit your pants.
Fuck you say?
Oh, little bitch.
Oh, you like funny, huh? Get up.
Come on.
Get up.
We don't need
No, man,
this.
she's fucked up anyway, man. Come on. Yeah, it's funny, right? It's funny.
Serious?
Come on. Laugh.
Yeah, people keep saying it reminds them of various sort of things. Oh, yeah, there goes his knees. So can I get to keep an assault rifle now? Because I'd really like an automatic rifle game, you know, rather than just a,
Wait. You said Abby. You're looking for an Abby, right? We picked one up a couple months ago.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, no, big girl. Blonde. Arms like mine. She had a scrawny kid with cuts by his mouth. Yeah, that's her. You let me go. Oh, shit.
Yeah, okay, if you do rejiv it, it'd be good if you could actually do a new game plus bit and keep that. Like, you know, just to make the, like, new replay of it a bit more interesting.
Talk.
She's in a holding cell at our camp.
Where's that?
Head that way till you hit the railroad track. That'll lead you to a resort. We keep them in the tall, round building.
Oh, telescopic stock.
I swear.
Oh yeah, trophy earned, high caliber. Does that mean, yeah, I do get to keep it?
Tall round building. Tracks to resort.
Because she's like the main character, Flame,
Tall
so
round building.
magic, game logic. Oh yeah, she's meant to have stitched it up herself.
Fuck.
Go back. Is that a gun? He's got a gun. Damn it.
Shit. Alright.
Oh yeah. Silence submachine gun, what's like an MP5 or something.
He's the only one that got out. Watch out
Oh, another dog. You know, that's her speciality. Just wiping out dogs. She aims a lot better with this. Yeah, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. I see a load of the enemies now are just going to have SMGs, so I can grab the thing. It's weird because it looks kind of more like an assault rifle than a submachine gun, but I guess that's just because it's all railed up and shit. I can sort of see that, Rajiv, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. MCX is like an MP5, isn't it? That's made to be more like an M4 or an M16 for sort of to make it easier for Americans to kind of get to grip with it. And when I say that, I mean like as in the market is more Americans know how to use an AR-15 style platform, so it was redesigned to be more like an AR-15. I definitely prefer the classic looking MP5 though. I played DayZ as an Arma 2 mod. I never played the standalone paid-for version. Is that a train station or a bus station or something? Again, Flame, it's basically, it's because it's like a marketing thing. Because so many Americans are used to AR-15s, they decided to, you know, remake the MP5 that's more like an AR-15. So it's just like ease of familiarity, you know, all the buttons are in the same place and everything. What's that about, Raj? I've not even heard about that, or if I have, it's gone completely over my head, or, you know, under my radar, whatever term you want to use this. Oh, you mean like slapping the bolt back? Yeah. The HK slap, or whatever it's called. The very famous way you handle those guns. Or you're probably not actually meant to slap them that hard, but yeah, it's the sort of, you know, like meme way of shooting it, isn't it? I suppose it depends how hard you're slapping it, but most guns aren't designed for you to actually hit, like, bits of the components. I have seen a funny thing where somebody broke the charging handle off of a HK by doing it. Again, it might have been already damaged, you never know, but it's still one of those things of, like, as cool as it is, you probably, you know, aren't meant to slap it. You're probably more just meant to tap it with the back of your palm. Or, you know, like the wrist bit of your palm. But I know what you mean, it's a cool thing. Ah, cool, yeah, especially if it's a deac where the action's still there where you can do it. At least having it doesn't waste pistol ammo, this. Does it use its own unique ammo? Yeah. Oh, I know what the forest was, yeah. Okay. Oh, a member of the ATF. Oh, silence doesn't really come in handy, but oh well.
Any others? Oh, fuck. I sighed. Where are the tracks?
So, I assume that's still going to my rifle, isn't it? The ammo from that. Hey, I still own a rifle and a shotgun. Right, I'll have a look in all the buildings here because I don't want to rush through anything. Well, it doesn't look like I can get in that one. No, that one's all shut up as well. So yeah, I'm forced to go this way anyway.
Okay. Tracks to the resort.
I mean, it's linear anyway, this game, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you can actually find buildings with a lot of extra stuff in. Oh, I didn't realise that was a door she'd immediately closed behind her. Oh, well. I'm Gordon Freeman now. So how's that been changed? Oh, it's just, what, literally a crowbar with a nail on the end or something? Or a knife?
Looks like a tall round building. How do I get in there?
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I've got that on PC anyway, Mike. But yeah, I saw you, and I'd also got the first Mafia. I have it on PC because they did it in like the monthly game, didn't they? But yeah, Mafia 1 remaster's good as well, because that's like one of the proper, you know, remake remasters rather than it just being slightly higher res textures. Mafia 2 is the one I just don't get why a lot of people didn't like it. Because if you like Mafia 1, I don't see why you wouldn't like Mafia 2. Like, Mafia 3 is quite different, so I can understand why some people didn't like that one. But Mafia 2 is just very much, you know, a, is that a 28 Days Later sort of reference, that?
I can't feel anything.
Can I not?
Let's scope it out.
Go. I'll watch your back.
There we go. Although there's some plot bits that carry on through the 3 games, Mike, it's nothing that would really be much of a spoiler or anything. It's just sort of like, there's a couple of characters, a bit like the Grand Theft Autos, that show up in the sequels, you know, as older versions or whatever. I assume they got that zombie eventually, would they? Yeah.
Get behind her!
Is that meant to be because of her injury? She's got more sway than usual on the gun. If that was a regular riot helmet, that was a surprisingly good one. Seeing as in reality, riot helmets are going to like stop one bullet, if that, from a pistol or a shotgun.
Knife, try! You're gonna kill me. Get it over with. You've got the nerve.
asshole!
These are some sick fucks.
What's that, like some sort of, oh, like a baton. Yeah. Have a look upstairs first before we look downstairs. Oh, and on Mafia 1 and 2, Mike, you can free roam, but to free roam you basically have to start a mission, then not start the initial objectives. There's not like a free roam mode in the options or whatever. Because in the Mafia games, unlike GTA, except for Mafia 3, basically the start of a level is the start of a mission. So, you know, at the start of a mission it will say, like, go here and meet this person. But if you want a free roam, you just don't go to that objective. Because loads of people complained when Mafia 2 came out there wasn't a free roam. And it was like, yes there is, it's just that you basically don't start a mission objective. And there's even like little stuff you can find when you're not on the mission as well. So obviously the developers intended you to do that, but I just don't get why, you know, some people were incapable, I guess, of thinking for themselves. But that's basically it. Because Mafia 3 is a lot more like you're on a map, you know, and then there's different map markers you go for different people's missions, whereas, like with Mafia 1 and 2, they're much more like every mission is a story mission, but on nearly all of them you can... Oh, as in they're, like, really good or really crap, I can't remember. I haven't played it in a while. I mean, the main story is, like, where you're, like, that black guy, isn't it, in sort of, like, the Deep South sort of racist place. I never finished Mafia 3, I played loads of it, and I thought it was good, it's just quite a long game. The shooting mechanics in the Mafia games are pretty similar, Mike, as well, to The Last of Us. As in, like, I can't remember if you snap to cover or not, but, you know, it's that same sort of thing where most of the guns do quite high damage. So you have to be, like, careful when you peek out on that, but people die pretty quickly when you shoot them. Oh, and of course, Mike, you get all the Playboys when you play Mafia, they're hidden collectibles. I don't think Mafia 1 has Playboys in. I think Mafia 1 has, like, detective comics or something you find. But Mafia 2 and 3 have Playboys as the, like, hidden item, like, hidden collectible.
Okay. All around building. There it is. Fuck all these assholes.
Oh, there's another one chained up. Can't get the chain from this angle though. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that, I think, Richard. It's just people, alright, Mike, haven't played the game enough, whatever. Like, I get if it's, like, they hide some of the options that should be really obvious somewhere. I wonder if you can break it with a bottle. No.
I'll check it out. See anything?
All clear over here.
No, I don't want the stupid auto lock on. Fucking console game. I know you can turn that down the options, but still, I'm just trying to shoot the bloody chain.
We got a live one!
No, it didn't break. Great. For fuck's sake, I'm not even be able to do that chain, am I? Oh.
Keep up the pressure!
Yeah, exactly, but I can't shoot the chain because anytime I try and use something that would have shot the chain, it like the auto lock on. I know I can go in the options and turn that down, but still. It's like for something you rarely use, you don't really want to like mess up your options.
Got her!
Got her trapped!
Wrong. Oh, there's got a clicker over there.
She went back
Okay.
there!
Hang on a second, I've got an idea. Let's go to the bow. Do the explosive arrows.
We're getting killed out here! Everybody spread out! Guard the tower!
Well, they attach to the same block. Oh, fuck's sake! It was too powerful. There we go. At least I got that one off, even though it's not going to really do much. Oh, no, it's not coming after me, is it? Yeah, it is. Great. That worked. Alright, yeah, I see what you mean, all the different ways you can do this bit. Alright, that was a waste of time trying to use the zombies against them. So those helmets aren't as good at stopping arrows as they are bullets. That's a bit weird. Yep.
Get closer! You got it!
Shit.
Right, let's have a look around here before we carry on too far. £3'10", even though, unless Ellie is literally just slightly over 4 foot, which I doubt, I don't think that's a very realistic measurement. Especially if there's meant to be crap on the bottom of the pool. Yeah, that's £3'10" apparently. Let's use a shotgun now, I reckon. And swap that to the rifle. Yeah, I'm getting loads of shotgun ammo, so that's probably what's the best thing to use in this area. Where'd you come from? Yeah, like I said, Mike, I think it's probably just one of those things that the person who did the texture for saying, like, oh, this is going to be, you know, a thing that says this, isn't necessarily the person that models it in on the thing. There's loads of games like that where, you know, just because the person who might have done the texture saying this thing's going to be this height doesn't mean that same person, like that, because it's going to be a mapper or whatever that puts those things in. Oh, what's going on? There we go. Yeah, I'm alright, Crotan, thank you. Near the end of this now, so as soon as this finishes, that'll be it for this game on the stream. Somebody coming from the other angle. Yeah.
God damn it!
Probably Hogwarts Legacy on the next one for a laugh. Not that there's anything wrong with the game, but just because of the shit show it's caused. Said I want to do the VR stuff, but I'll get a bit more used to the headset and everything first before I try and do any VR streaming. Right, hype. Yeah, I'm right by the end of this now. Oh, he's still alive. Do I at least have some more SMG ammo now? He's got SMG ammo. Even though it's obviously just for some reason a different pistol caliber for convenience than the pistol is. Yep, you've already. What happened earlier is Abby got captured by these people, so now because Ellie's obsessed with killing her, she's killing like these entire lot of slavers just to kill her. Oh look, there's the ping pong bit. There you go. Look, that's what the reference was to. There's blood on the ping pong table as well. These are dirty cunts. Dirty. Yeah, DayZ literally got asked earlier in the stream, and my answer was, I've played the Arma 2 mod, I never bothered buying the standalone game. I prefer regular Arma 2. So I guess Montanus's Mountains, is it? El Pueblo, like public buildings, village. La Fortrazella, well, the fortress. El Oceano, wonder what that is. Oh, the ocean. So the map D of Santa Isabella 1782. So yeah, the map of Santa Isabella. No, I can't speak Spanish, but it's very easy to translate words like that. And words are like almost the same in any Latin language, like some of those. Yeah, I haven't watched today's episode yet, so no spoilers for that from anybody, but I'll be watching that probably later tonight or something if I've got the energy. If not, I'll watch it tomorrow. Just the weekend at work was exhausting, so I'm pretty tired. Yeah, lots of the animations and like facial mocaps are really good in this USD.
Come on, let's go.
Hey, where's Abby?
She's
Oh, see you, Mike.
Keep back.
Hey, don't put that fucking thing in me!
Hey. Abby tried to escape. She's down in the pillars.
The pillars?
Head down to the beach. You won't miss it. She's probably already dead.
Oh, he's got an FNC or something, hasn't he? Although it's like a Swiss-looking bolt on that, so I don't know. Good idea, keeping your armory right next to your captives. Again, most of the villains in these games aren't very smart. Might not even be able to use any inventory items now if it's yeah. Like you kept saying, like, oh no, my hotel's on fire. That was fast. Prisoners break out and then within like 2 minutes they've already burned the entire thing down. To be or not to be. Not to be.
Holy. Abby?
That's not hurt somebody else. Yeah, I'm probably meant to be going that way, aren't I?
Please.
Yeah, I feel more sorry for the people in there though than some of the migrants, in all honesty, Rich, because those people are genuinely like slaves, prisoners in that building, rather than
Abby. I got you. I got you. They're both this way.
oh, it's the one from the main menu, isn't it? Those boats, like the main menu, like kind of animated little GIF thing. Oh, apparently they're cancelling Roald Dahl now. I just saw in the news. I know he said offensive things before, but he's a pretty old author, so I don't give a shit. I mean, he's dead now anyway, but you know, this thing of you know, like, oh no, he probably said something anti-Semitic in one of his books in the past. You know, like Charles Dickens and everybody did. Need to cancel him now. But yeah, apparently it's stirred up a load of controversy again, so I'm assuming some twittery person took a screenshot of one of the pages in one of his old books that had something slightly not kosher in on today's sort of language, you know, not PC. And they've wherever Ellie is, she must also kill.
No. I'm not gonna fight you. Yes, you will. He's not a part of this. You made him a part of this. Okay. Okay.
This is basically just an interactive cutscene for people wondering. Oh, I lost because I didn't spam the buttons fast enough. Right. I hope I don't have to do this entire thing again. Was it just I didn't spam dodge enough times or whatever? She's doing the same animation every time. Is there something different I'm meant to be doing? Oh. Yep, typical day in London. Okay, so I need to somehow get past that animation. Oh, I see. I have to wait for her to hit and then dodge. Because otherwise it's not the right animation, this being a console game, look. Bennett! Whoa! This has to be up there with Shatner fighting the man in the rubber suit. Yeah, even though she's meant to have been like malnourished and starved by slavers on that thing, she's still kicking the shit out of me. Let's try dodging a couple of times again and then see if it will let me land punches better. No, I'm dead again. Oh, the dodge thing didn't work that time. I can't work out if I'm really landing good punches on her or not. Like, I know that time was definitely a punch, but when she's blocking I can never tell if it's meant to be hurting her, just not as much. Oops. I don't know, Rich. It could be like the They Live fight, actually, it's going on so long. You know, the put on the sunglasses fight. where Keith David's fighting, what's it, Rowdy Roddy Piper. Oh, it's a different animation this time, so maybe, oh, no, I still got my neck snapped. Okay, maybe I need to evade left. Is that making a difference? Sometimes it seems to let you dodge, other times it doesn't. It's a bit weird. Oh no, I think I'm going to get my ass kicked again. Oh, is that letting me land a punch again? Bastard cunt shitted! It's you. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I think I'm dead again. I'm expecting the game in a minute to tell me a tip on how I'm meant to survive this, but apparently no, it's just like... It's like saying sometimes it's just a case of dodge then punch, but other times that doesn't seem to work. Yes, how many punches? Yes. Even though she's meant to already be bleeding at this point from multiple knife wounds. I think if Abby was a Terminator, this would make a lot more sense. Yeah, might have to go put the accessibility options on actually and see if there's like instant win fist fights mode, because this is getting on my nerves now. Right, tutorials. Is there a tutorial for this? Melee attacks. Yeah, there we go. L1 to dodge attacks, square to attack. That's not working here, is it? Right, how do you do that? Is it an options or extras? Accessibility. There we go. Melee combos. Hold. Let's do that one to hold. There's not much else in there. Combat accessibility. Enhanced dodge. Yeah, let's try that. We could try having... Oh, it's only while aiming. But, okay. Let's see if this gets any easier now I've, put the accessibility options on. You know, so disabled people can play the game. I think they're still needing me to tap it. I think the enhanced dodging thing is definitely helping. It seems like every time I get hit now is like when you're actually animated to get hit, not because the game is like, oh no, Yeah, because I had to put the accessibility options on Flame, so it made the dodging, like, not be a microsecond timing thing with L1. Well done, Ellie, well done. You've really hurt her, you've really hurt yourself at the advantage of nothing.
Just take him.
Yep, so again, there was no advantage to this, was there, Ellie? Did I ever tell you about the time I fought Abby in a fist fight on the beach for 10 minutes straight? We knifed each other and punched each other, and then she bit off my finger, and just as I was about to kill her, I let her go, and she was a good friend. How long has this stream been going on for? Oh, it's not that button. Oh, an hour and a half. It's actually taken longer, this bit, than I thought it would, the epilogue. Although, maybe 10 minutes of this is... Yeah. Oh, is she missing 2 fingers? No, she's missing 2 fingers, so she's actually lost 2 fingers. Wow, yeah, this was even worse for you, Ellie. Can't strum your fucking guitar now, can you very well? Should have thought about that. Oh, have fun in Singapore. Don't do any drugs or anything while you're there, or you might be executed or get life in prison or something. But I hear Singapore's a very nice place, even if it's very strict. Like, very low crime rate and all that. Oh, your bird's left you as well, Ellie. Oh, look what you've done. So that's a bit like a reference to the first game's cutscene thing. Oh, she took all your shit as well. she's literally fleeced you. You've got nothing left. It's like a typical divorce. Oh wait, no, she's put all your stuff in one room. Even though that doesn't really matter, does it, if she was leaving? Well, the still one, or whatever it was just now. It was on the vinyl. It's not like I can play the guitar anyway in this game, so... Oh, what, because of the game? Can't play guitar now. You lose. Good day, sir. Oh, like a limited edition one that looked like the games one. That's interesting. I need to still finish it at some point, Ethan, so I might potentially do that soon, but it's just the, like, a lamp fight I'm coming up to, and all the really tough enemies before then.
Are you drinking?
Yeah, it was, the bit near the end, Rich, you know. It's in all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You lose! You get nothing or whatever it is. I'll get the quote up, hang on.
People that came through last week. A little embarrassed as to what I had to trade to get it, but I'm back.
I had Seth under control.
There's the actual
Stop
script for it
harassing
there.
Jesse about my patrols.
Okay.
Because you bumped into the ceiling that now has to be washed. Stole fizzy lifting drinks.
Dina. Is she your girlfriend?
Oh, here we go.
No. No, that was just one kiss. It didn't mean
Wrong,
anything.
sir, wrong. Under Section 37B of the contract signed by him, it states quite clearly that all offers shall become null and void, and you can read it for yourself in this photostatic copy. I, the undersigned, shall forfeit all rights, privileges, and licenses herein and herein contained, etc., etc. Fax mentis indictum gloria cultum, etc., etc. Memo bis puberta delicatum. It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You stole fizzy lifting drinks. You bumped into the ceiling, which now has to be washed and sterilised, so you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. And then the next line is, I said good day. That's not how that ends, by the way. If anybody's not seen Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And we've been talking over an emotional thing, haven't we?
Mattered.
Sorry, Joel and Ellie, I know this is important story time for you, but we were just quoting Willy Wonka. The great late Gene Wilder.
If somehow the Lord gave me a second chance at that moment, I would do it all over again.
Yeah, I think so, Richard. I think that's a joke. It's like all legalese stuff. You're not going to understand it. The remake is alright, but I think it's nowhere near as good as the original.
Okay. I'll see you around.
Yep.
You almost want to, yes, but literally every thing for like the last bit was telling her not to do this. Yeah, it's like of Mice and Men, but in reverse. So like how they want to end of Mice and Men, it's like you've actually got the bit of Mice and Men, and then no, you don't get the rabbits Lenny because you went off to either Lenny or George went off to go on a killing spree. Sad, many such cases. I mean, if time travel was a thing, they could go back and stop the apocalypse in the first place. There you go, it's directed by the same person that's done a load of writing for the TV show, Neil Druckmann, or whatever he's called. Anyway, I won't bother streaming the entirety of the credits, because I've gone on too long. I thought this was going to be like less than an hour, and this ended up being like an hour and 40 minutes or so. Yeah, thanks for watching, and then I'll stream some really offensive Harry Potter game when I next do a stream. You know, the one where you go around committing genocide as a wizard. At least that's what I've been told happens in the game. But I think that might not actually be entirely accurate, just from playing a little bit of it. But you know. Anyway, I'll be off. See you, everybody. Thanks for watching.